I think on that first quarter they started off fast, but I think we still got back into the game. We cut to like 6 at the end of the first, but I feel like they just kept making timely shots. Steph Curry would hit a tough three. Tobias would hit a tough three. So by the time the fourth quarter came, I think those shots didn't fall for him. So, and we was able to stay the course and stay with it, not get down on ourselves, and the game we pulled it even, there in the fourth quarter. And it was all off our intensity on defense.
Kevin, do you feel like is it a feel-out process in terms of how you want to attack? You had a triple-double tonight. What were you seeing out there that made you feel like this is how I want to affect the game?
Yeah, I mean, I think every game is different. You don't know how some of these contending teams like Philly going to play defensively. They're so versatile defensively. So going into a game, I got to just be prepared to do anything. And it might not be my night scoring. It might not be my night assisting. So I just got to be ready, to do anything on the offensive end. I think I started off scoring for us. But my role tonight, I felt, was more getting into the paint, making plays, rebounding, then knocking down shots if I had them. I wish I'd have made a few late, but I felt like I rushed a lot of shots too, So, but it was a great team win for us. Everybody came and stepped up defensively. LaMarcus was incredible for us tonight. So happy that he got his legs up under him. He getting more comfortable, and so we got to keep building on this and see where we can go.
It was so similar to the Milwaukee game for 3 quarters. You guys never got more than 3 consecutive stops in the first 3 quarters, and at the end, you got 8 straight stops, and you made them miss their final 9 shots. Is that just veteran resolve not to let it happen again?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I felt like they were, their talent, they were just making shots over us, and I knew sometimes most of the time, good offense is going to be good defense. So you got to give them credit for being nice shot makers. I feel like we had a couple breakdowns there, in the first few quarters, but for the most part, we had good intentions on the defensive side, and and that's how a game turned. If you got good intentions, you've been playing the right way, it'll start to turn for you like that. And I like the energy we came with on both ends.
Kevin, as you guys return again in the fourth, it was that lineup of you, James, Javon, Patty, and LaMarcus that really took us. What do you think you worked so well with that lineup, multiple ball handlers and floor forces?
Yeah, I mean, the league is small now, so when you can have 2 guards like Patty and JC that can either get in the paint, shoot the 3, then you got handlers like James and myself that can also get into the paint. Then LaMarcus, who can roll to the rim or shoot the jump shot. I think it just makes us, versatile on the offensive side of the ball. But JC and his ball pressure was huge for us, and Patty with his ball pressure as well was huge for us. So, those two, they play well with, just about anybody on the team, and coach did a good job of sticking with that lineup, and we was able to get a good win.
I was going to say, you guys obviously upped the defensive ante from the last game, but the way those guys defended down the stretch with that small lineup, I mean, forget the offensive end, on the defensive end, being able to switch to that. How helpful was that? 5 minutes or so.
It's very helpful, when we can force a team to shoot over us or force them to play one-on-one and get rebounds. I think that was huge for us, and we was able to force and beat off the paint a little bit, outside the office spots a little bit. We was able to get into the passing lane and just show bodies a little bit more, and then finish it with a rebound. That's all we've been preaching. So, we got to build on this effort, and we got a young Charlotte team coming in, young athletic team coming into the Clays, and so hopefully, we bring that same type of intensity.
Kevin, Steve was saying that he's been preaching patience, saying he's been experimenting a lot of new rotations and roles, and I asked him, I said, how have all the new pieces impacted Kevin and James? And he said, it's not just the new pieces, it's also the piece that we lost. I'm wondering, how have you and James had to adapt to not only playing without Kyrie, but also all these new pieces as well?
Yeah, I mean, we are pros, and we have to adapt, and we, like I said before, we wasn't planning on having to do this, but, it's good for us to, make adjustments, and it's good for guys who wasn't expecting to play bigger roles to step into those roles and see where we are. It's a situation we're in, and I think a lot of guys are taking advantage of it and looking forward to, stepping up their games. For James and myself, though, I feel like each game may be different, and we may have to do different things, than we thought coming into the season. So But it's all good. It's always going to help us get better.
It looked like for a while out there, everything was running through you, especially earlier on. So when LaMarcus comes out there and hits mid-range jump shot after mid-range jump shot, does that give you a boost knowing that you now got some help coming off the bench?
Yeah, I enjoy playing with LaMarcus, and he's a force down there. He knows how to play, for one. His IQ is high. And, his game is simple and basic, and which is, that's what I enjoy the most. Guys that can just do things quick, catch and shoot, turn around jump shots, that's his game. And, he can finish, at the rim. He's just a smart player. So, we just need to build off of this. LaMarcus is going to build off of it. LaMarcus is going to build off of this, and we go from here.